Now, am I missing something obvious? Hi, it's Shane here. Today I am playing another demo, this time for the game Jusant. So it touts itself as having meditative vibes. So I thought that would be quite a good thing for us to play through and see if it's kind of something we could do mindfully. So yeah. And here we go with all this. New game. There we go. Jusant being a French word, I did not know that. I think this is made by the same people that made Life is Strange, so I'm expecting good things. I've only heard good things about Life is Strange, I've not actually played it though. And I believe this game is largely about climbing a tower. I'm not sure if there's kind of glitchiness in the graphics, or if they're... I think it's supposed to be a haze, representing all the seawater gone, I imagine. It's not a huge amount in texture here, so I think this is going to be largely using kind of colours and shapes and sound for mindfulness. Weirdly, the footsteps kind of almost sound like stepping on a forest floor, rather than that of the sand. I like the way the shadows dance on the sand there. Okay, I think this might be the tower. Still quite easy to do kind of mindful looking, even when it is very polygony looking. You can do things like look at the different shading, think about how many sides there are. Trying to take in the scope of something like the tower is also really useful for mindfulness as well. First look at the size of the object and then try and pick out the details. Got something moving in that bag. Now I'm in control. Okay, so you have to do the arms individually. It's a nice unobtrusive way of doing a tutorial here, especially when it's a slightly different way of climbing. It's not just hold a button and climb up. And here the mechanism goes just before it snaps the rope in. I like that. Kind of purplish stuff on that log. And already you can see we're quite high up, considering as we started on that dry ocean floor before. Let's see where we go next. See the light flickering here with some fireflies. I think that's a good way of showing you where to go next. Oh, do you have to start with the right hand or you might get it wrong? Wonder if you run out of grip. Oh, okay, so if you let go you do fall. And you have to actually pay attention to how you're climbing. I quite like that, keeps you in the moment. Okay. So there's lots of nice little climbing mechanics, and I've gone kind of quiet for a while. But it's because they are keeping me in the moment. It is working. And your pittons all come back too when you wind it in, that's good. Can't go into the door, unfortunately. See who's there. It's starting to be kind of slight splashes of more colour. Like the yellow seems a bit more vibrant and things like that. Let's have a look, see what's in here. Okay, this time I am going into somebody's home. I think one of the things that's getting me in the soundscapes, I like the chimes, I like the kind of animal sounds, but it's the sound of sea. kind of sounds like waves going as well as... there's the sound of wave. Like I said, it sounds almost like waves as well as wind going. Trying to concentrate on too many things at once there. Trying to think how best to climb this. Won't actually let me go in the crack in the wall. I thought it would. I have to go all the way down, I think. Okay. Let's do a bit more exploring. Okay, seems we have multiple options of places now. Okay, so that's to get back to where I was before. And the fact of how quiet I keep going, I think, is a really good testament of how this game keeps you in the moment. Makes you think about what you're doing. There's just enough to have to consider. And that's probably not safe. I'm not sure there's anything here for me yet. Let's investigate further inside. Saying that doesn't look like there's anything in for me inside either. So where are we heading? Okay, apparently this is not a place I can stand. Definitely seems much less obvious which is the way forward now. Can't help but think it should be somewhere over here. Okay, so that allowed me to do that at least. Seem to jump away from the wall. Doesn't really help me here. So there's another piton up there. It's too far. Oh, okay, that doesn't actually have anything to do with anything. Okay. I thought that was attached to the one that was already in the wall, and I'd found something else out, but apparently not. I'm often like this at puzzle games. It's frustrating. So I can't go back down. Can't jump. Now, am I missing something obvious? and I've fallen into an endless glitch. Okay. So it seems like this might be the end of my time with Jusant. So while we're having a little flail, I do think that the game is pretty good at keeping you in the moment when you are climbing. It gives you enough to do that you have to pay attention to it, and it gives you enough kind of things to see where you don't get too distracted. It's kind of really easy to see how that kind of works with this, so I get the kind of meditative vibe things, and I think it could be quite good for that. I do think the game might be slightly too buggy. I could do a little bit more signposting of where to go, especially as I've been stuck in this room for a few minutes now, and now I'm stuck behind this table in this animation. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, that's kind of it for this week. I would probably recommend this when it comes out. I think I'd need to play it again to make sure some of the jankiness is gone. But if it has, I think it's going to be a really good meditative kind of game. So that's all from me this week. If you want to get in touch or give any suggestions of where we should do kind of mindful walking or mindful playing next, give us a shout in the comment section below. If you want to get in touch with us, just email us at mentalhealthgamersnetwork@gmail.com. Yeah, and that's everything from me this week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.